Hello everyone, welcome to Dennis Simplifies. Today we are going to find the sum of digits in a number in C++. But as usual, we are first going to write the algorithm and then use the algorithm to model our code in C++. So let's simplify. A computer solution for finding the sum of digits in a positive integer. To the algorithm, we are going to ask the user to input a number. So we say input number. Now, we are going to create an empty variable called SumDigit that will contain the sum of digits in the user's number. So we say SumDigit equals 0. From here, we are going to set a while loop. So we say while number is not 0, which is the condition, you should execute these block of codes, which are SumDigit equals SumDigit plus number modulus 10, then number divided equals 10, and while. At the end of this while loop, SumDigit will contain the sum of digits in the number the user entered. From there, we say print sum of digits as a string and then print the value SumDigit holds. Now the question is, at the end of the while loop, how does SumDigit hold the sum of digits in the user's number? Let's visualize. Let's take the user's number to be 123. Now we've initialized SumDigit to be empty or 0. The condition to enter the while loop is that the number is not 0. And clearly enough, 123 is not 0. So we can enter for the first time and execute this block of codes. That is, we can enter the while loop and execute the block of codes. So SumDigit equals SumDigit plus number modulus 10. So we have SumDigit equals 0 plus 123 modulus 10, which gives us 3. Now we have the 0 because we've initialized SumDigit to be 0. So we get SumDigit to be 3 in the first loop. Then next, number divided equals, which is we are dividing the number by 10. So 123 divided by 10 equals 12 and not 12.3 because an integer on an integer is an integer. So at the end of the first loop, SumDigit equals 3 and then the number equals 12. Again, the condition to enter the while loop is that the number is not 0. Since the number 12 is not 0, we can enter the while loop for a second time and execute the block of codes. So SumDigit equals SumDigit plus number modulus 10. So we have SumDigit equals 3 for the first loop plus 12, which is the number modulus 10, which gives us 3 plus 2, which gives us 5. Then next, we say the number divided equals 10. So we are dividing the number by 10. So 12 divided by 10, we have 1. So at the end of our second loop, SumDigit equals 3 plus 2, which is 5. And then the number now is 1. Since the number is 1, the condition to enter the while loop is that the number is not 0. Since 1 is not 0, we can enter the while loop for a third time and execute the block of codes. So we say SumDigit equals SumDigit plus number modulus 10. So SumDigit equals 5, which from the second loop, plus the number 1 modulus 10. So we have 5 plus 1, which gives us 6. Then on the next line, number divided equals 10. So the number which is 1 divided by 10, we get 0. At the end of the third loop, SumDigit equals 6. That means it holds a value of 6 and number is 0. The condition to enter the while loop is that the number is not 0. Now since number is 0, it means we can't enter the while loop for a fourth time and execute the block of codes. So we move to the last line, which is print sum of digits as a string and then print the value sum of digit holds. So now sum of digits holds a value of 6. You can see that the user's number was 123. So what we did was that we took the 3, we stored it in sum of digits, then we took the 2, added it to the 3 we have stored already, making 5. Then later we took the 1 and added the 1 to the 5, Then as 6. And after that, there were no numbers left. There were no digits left. So that is why the number became 0. And because of that, we were not able to execute this while loop. Alright guys, that's it for the algorithm. Let's take a look at our code in C++. But before then, I will encourage you to pause the video, give it a like, and then subscribe. Very well, to our code in C++. In our int main function, I declared number, SUMDIGIT all as integers. Then I also initialize SUMDIGIT to be 0. Then on the next line, cout a number, that is in quotation marks as a string. So the computer should display to the user enter a number. Then cin number, that is the user should input or enter an integer value, that is number. Then on the next line, I say while number is not 0, that is the condition. SUMDIGIT equals SUMDIGIT plus number modulus 10. Then number divided equals 10, which is the same as number equals number divided by 10. Then after that, I end my while loop with curly braces. Then on the outside my while loop, I say cout SUMDIGIT in quotation marks as a string. Then the computer should print the integer value SUMDIGIT holds and attach it to the sum of digits. Then lastly, as a system pause is greater than 0, this will ensure that only the needed information will be displayed. Then return 0 by custom. So from here, I am going to enter a number and then we see how our code will run. So it says enter a number and I entered an integer value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And after pressing enter, it returned sum of digits 28. Meaning the sum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 28, which is correct, meaning our code is running properly. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Till then, Apatia!